6 appalling protozoans you don't want to encounter. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Beyond Crazy. 6. Plasmodium falciparum. Plasmodium falciparum is one of 4 different types of protozoans that causes malaria, an infection of the red blood cells. Malaria is usually spread through mosquitoes, which means it's far more common in tropical regions where mosquito counts are high. Malaria starts by shaking you with fever and chills, and gradually leads to more severe symptoms such as coma, kidney failure, and seizures. Although malaria used to cause death in most cases, today modern medicine means we have pills to treat this disease. There are also preventative pills you can take to keep you from getting it in the first place, so even if you're heading to the tropics sometime soon, you're most likely safe from this nasty bug. 5. Cyclospora cayetanensis. No one likes a case of the runs, but if you catch Cyclospora cayetanensis, that's exactly what you've got in store. C. Cayetanensis causes something called cyclosporiasis, a disease that leads to gas, diarrhea, nausea, and stomach cramps. Most people catch this disease by drinking contaminated water, just one more good reason to always stick to bottled water while traveling. Although this disease won't kill you, it can last for months at a time. In other words, you could be dealing with loose poop for weeks on end. Yuck! Even if you don't get medical treatment, however, this disease usually clears up on its own, although it can leave you with lingering fatigue and loss of appetite and maybe fewer friends. 4. Toxoplasma gondii. Most people love snuggling and kissing their cats, but perhaps they should think twice before doing so. That's because a nasty protozoan called Toxoplasma gondii lives inside cat feces and can infect humans, causing some disastrous results. If these bugs get into humans, it can lead to toxoplasmosis, which causes flu-like symptoms. However, it can also lead to an increased risk of schizophrenia as well as brain swelling and even blindness. Despite these horrifying effects, many cases of toxoplasmosis go away on their own. If your symptoms persist for a while, however, you may need medical intervention to prevent something more sinister, like a seizure, from developing. 3. Giardia duodenalis. Giardia duodenalis is a rather nasty protozoan that causes something called beaver fever. Beaver fever, or giardiasis, gets picked up when people ingest the protozoan, which lives in feces, food, and contaminated water. Once you get the disease, you're likely to start dealing with issues like diarrhea and weight loss. Some people even become lactose intolerant as a result of the infection. Although this is an unpleasant bug to catch, it's one that you can treat fairly easily. If doctors find you've got a case of giardiasis, they'll usually give you tinidazole or metronidazole to get you feeling better again. 2. Naegleria fowleri. One of the scariest amoebas out there is Naegleria fowleri, a nasty amoeba that lives in warm, shallow bodies of water. This amoeba usually eats bacteria, but if given the opportunity, it will also feed on neurons and astrocytes, or brain cells. The way this nasty amoeba harms humans is by swimming up your nose. From there, it makes its way to the brain, where it starts to chomp away on your neurons and brain cells. Because of this, it's often called the brain-eating amoeba. What's particularly nasty about this amoeba is that it takes around 5 days for symptoms to appear. Once they do, then it's often too late to do anything. The good news about this amoeba, however, is that it's not contagious, and it can't do any harm if it's swallowed. However, to make sure it doesn't get up your nose, it's best just to keep your nose above water next time you're swimming in the wild. 1. Entamoeba gingivalis. If you hate visiting the dentist, then Entamoeba gingivalis is probably one amoeba you want to avoid at all costs. This amoeba is found inside the biofilm at the base of your teeth as well as in periodontal pockets. Now, while there's some debate among scientists as to whether E. gingivalis causes issues in your mouth or it's more of an effect, what we can say for sure is that it almost always appears in the mouths of people with gum disease. On the other hand, people with healthy gums don't usually have this amoeba present. Entamoeba gingivalis is usually spread by direct contact, such as sharing toothbrushes or kissing. These nasty amoebas move pretty quickly, and if left unchecked, can lead to periodontitis. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them.